we'd been given directions to it, I believe.
Yes, so you'd found out from Terina, that from the Elfsong Tavern, that because you went to the Elfsong Tavern to find out information about the cultists of the Dead Three. She told you that the Bathhouse was where she believes a lot of the cultist activity was going. So you finished last session at the end of a brawl where Terina passed on this information to you. So what we'll do to start the session, I'm quite happy for you to go back to your barracks and recuperate and take a long rest before you do anything else, if that's because you were pretty beaten up.
I was at 14, but that was only because Tom healed me a lot.
Yeah, well, Tom, because I'm going to play Tom's Druid tonight then, so he was on 7, so I'm going to take the long rest and he gets his wild shapes back, which I'm quite looking forward to rolling some dice with. So we'll place you at first light of the next day. We'll start with Captain Zodge entering your particular bunk, and he will want to know what progress you've made. So quick exchange or slow exchange if Grismore's got anything to do with it, as to your progress. But he sort of nods curtly and says, "Right, okay, we'll get on with it," type thing. And then he's done and out. So the day's yours.
Why have I written quickly, Dave?
Because you're a buffoon, Mark, probably.
Oh.
You know when you write something buffoony, write the word buffoon next to it, so you remember that you're a buffoon.
Oh no, I've purpose apart from the word arse, which I just wrote, but that's got a big exclamation mark next to it, so I know it's just a random statement. Well, normally I don't write absolute rhubarb on my notes.
I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure. Quibbly?
It looks like Quibbly. I can't think of anything else it might be. Or Quimby. Could be Quimby. I don't know.
Quimby. No, I'm not sure. I tell you what I will do, though. I'm going to start you off with a history check, just to roll some dice to see how the session goes.
Was it quibble? Is that what you wrote? You wrote like, I've got like a quibble with that.
I don't know. It's definitely got a Y on the end.
I don't know. Am I lost then? Are we all rolling history checks?
Yeah, why not?
Sweeto. 11.
Well, that was tonight.
Okay. That works out reasonably well. So, Nuzzgrond, you've all been in the city for a year or so, but Mephiston, your mind has been elsewhere for most of it. But Nuzzgrond, while you're thinking about this bathhouse, you're thinking about where you've heard the bathhouse before, and it's the bathhouse. It's specifically the Vanthampur bathhouse. Duke Thalamra Vanthampur owns this bathhouse. In terms of the hierarchy of Baldur's Gate, your home city, the power resides with 4 people. One is the Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard, who is currently missing in Elturel, presumed in Avernus. A literal hell. The 3 remaining, so that all of the power now resides with 3 dukes. There's Belin Stelmane, that's Belin Stelmane, who's a career politician. She, about 2 months or so ago, she had a stroke left her with left-sided facial palsy and slurred speech, so she's taken very much a back step. There's Dillard Porter, which is a really unfortunate first name.
It's halfway between Dullard and Dildo, which is none of them are good. What was his surname? Sorry.
Porter with a Y, Portyr. or was extremely, excessively wealthy. So he's your sort of Elon Musk of Baldur's Gate, but he lost a fair amount of money on an endeavour that went wrong. He's still incredibly wealthy, but he took a back seat from the financial life and went into politics. And then the final duke is Thalamra. I'll say that a bit slower. Thalamra Vanthampur. And you would all know this woman by reputation. She is from common stock. She was born on the lower side of Baldur's Gate, and she worked most of her life in the sewage system.
Nice. What does she smell like?
Well, heavily of incense, if rumour is true. You would know. This is a woman in her late 60s, but very fit, and she is not someone to be trifled with. Go on, Mark.
What about, does she enjoy being blamonged with?
Thank you. She came from obscurity, and it was sort of minor. This is the rumour that you would all know, or Nuzzgrond would be able to pass on to you. She got promotion after promotion after promotion until, in short order, she was named the Master of Drains and Underways. And from there, it was a short step to take over as a duke. So, if we think about the city that you're in, and obviously in the sword-coasted Faerun on the Forgotten Realms, the cities are very insular. So the power is almost absolute where the power structure is, and there's 3 of these barons. You've been told that a property owned by one of these dukes, this Bathhouse, is where the cultists of the Dead 3 are operating out of.
Very shifty.
But it's a dildo altars. Whatever his name is.
Dillard Porter.
Yeah,
right.
Bullard or Dildo. That's what he's got to be called.
I'll refer back to what I said about 5 minutes ago before I started talking at you. The day is yours. What do you want to do?
What does it smell like?
What are you on about now?
God, the whole day.
That was played for and got. That's I've achieved what I wanted to with that statement. So I think we should probably head down to the Bathhouse. We've got the directions. We know why we're going. Has everyone got everything they need? And shall we?
Have we rested up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have your long rest. Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. Let's do that now then.
Yeah.
Is there anything I want to do?
Quick poo never hurts, just in case, so you're not caught short later.
You do like to have once per campaign. You do like to have a poo, don't you? A good clear out.
Well, we had a good scrap last session, didn't we?
We did.
And now it's the morning, so I'd have probably had a drink.
Yeah, I probably would actually after that. That was a wicked battle and great victory.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends how hard I went on the night before. I
think
Mephiston will probably be like shopping just to he'll get a decanter and he'll be like filling up a decanter and stuff to take with him because he likes being prepared for his journeys. You still don't know why he drinks yet. Nobody's actually asked him.
I assumed it was so you could get pissed. That's what I always used to drink for. Maybe you're really thirsty.
Just thirsty. Friday tomorrow.
True that. So your barracks. Let me give you. So I've given you. This is the overview from the actual campaign of Baldur's Gate. Then Basilisk Gate. That's where there's a lot of refugees all the way outside. The outer city stretches a decent amount. So you've got outer city portions to the northwest, northeast, south, and the northeast. It does trail quite a way round the coast. Another gate up there. So this is the upper city. That's where the crust live. Elfson Tavern was around here. The Bathhouse is quite close to upper city, and you would be aware this time of day, first thing in the morning, it's probably just opened its doors. There will be people coming and going, and this is a place where upper city and lower city meet. You're, when you're wearing next to nothing, everyone's equal. So the Bathhouse it's a weird place in Baldur's Gate because it's very hierarchical. But this is a.
Is anyone going to touch my PP?
Grismore categorically is going to say, "No, I am not going to touch."
Oh, I don't even know if I want to go now. No, I still want to
go. Are we just going then? Should we just go?
Yeah.
Okay, so like I say, this time of day, the Bathhouse is open for business. You can see people coming and going. A lot of them, if we place it just around breakfast time, then so the market stalls are open. Most of the shops are open. So this would be sort of leisurely traffic. People that either have a day off or are wealthy enough to be able to afford to go to the Bathhouse. As you approach, and you would all know the building, you've all been in Baldur's Gate long enough to have been past this Bathhouse several times. Whether you've been here or not yourselves, that's that's by the by at the minute. The whole structure is gated, so there's a 10-foot gate all the way round the outside. On the inside, as the gates swing open, you can walk straight into the gates. It's the building is a stuccoed building with red tile roof, and it's got stained glass windows. It's a fine example of a well-built structure in Baldur's Gate. You don't get many. Most of them have got shit and piss all up the side of them, especially in the lower city.
Yeah, sorry.
This is well kept. As you step through the doors, there's a lawn that's well manicured, and there's little fountains with cherubs that are pouring water, and it's as soon as you step through, Mephiston instantly wants to go and urinate, but quite pleasantly. And if you would know people coming and going. There's attendants walking around, but you sort of pay on the way out if you've been before. We're not bothered with all things like this. And the order is to walk into the main building, straight through the Bathhouse itself, get changed, put your robes on, and then luxuriate back in the Bathhouse itself.
Yes.
After you've bathed, there's 2 separate rooms where you can, as part of your entry into the Bathhouse, let's say it's going to cost 10 silver each. I mean, it's not cheap, this place. There's a place that you can get a massage and then either go back for a bath. There's no time limit on this, and then go about your business.
For 10 silver and nobody even touches your PP. That's disgraceful behaviour.
Happy endings a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's Baldur's Gate. Anything's available.
So oh, sorry, go on.
I was going to say, how many silver pieces to a gold now? If you say 10 silver, that is a gold, isn't it?
I think it might be, yeah.
Oh, there you go. It's a gold.
You sure no one's going to touch my PP? That's a gold one.
It's 2 gold for the PP touch.
Well, he's an orc. That'll be 5 gold.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a lot more work.
Go on, Josh. What were you going to say?
I was just wondering, the stained glass windows you mentioned, do they happen to depict anything in particular, or are they kind of just colourful glass?
Yeah, there's lots of sort of royalty bathing. There's also cherubs and other bits and pieces that reminds you of sort of the finer things, the refined things of Baldur's Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is in there with us? Is it just us at this point?
So there's various members of the public coming and going. Most people, you see this quite often. There'll be 2 or 3 people arrive as a group, And as they arrive, they get changed, they're chatting, and then as they enter the bathhouse, they sort of enter their own space and their own peace. So people, you exchange pleasantries. Good morning to you. Will you touch my pee-pee? No, I won't touch your pee-pee. And then and then you move about your business. So everyone, even though you arrive in groups, are keeping to themselves. There's, with the exception, you occasionally hear as the doors to the massage rooms as they open, you hear conversation, sort of light, non-specific small talk from the massage rooms. But there's let me roll a d6 just to see how many people are in there. So there's 4 other people in there. 2 leave as you arrive. 3 enter with 1 already in there. So there's you 4 guys with. So there's a Minotaur, an Orc, a Dragonborn, and Mephiston Adonis, who's the most perfect looking humanoid you've ever seen. With just to make it easier for me, 4 humans. No, 3 humans and a halfling who's going. Oh, I'm drowning.
To sit there quietly, seeing if there's any sort of whispers or any sort of interesting information being spread by the other people.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Does the halfling bear any resemblance to the halfling I spoke to in the tavern the last time?
He does now.
He does. Oh, and is he just having a little swim?
Yes, I can't remind me, Josh. I run far too many campaigns. What was your exchange with him? Didn't you frighten him?
So there was. So yeah, I kind of sat down because they were talking about the rumors of sacrifices up on the hill.
Yeah.
And yeah, I kind of just sat there in silence and made them a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah. So if I remember rightly, he got a scarred face as well. Yes, I've got him.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's as he sees this hulking. You're copper dragonborn, aren't you?
I am. Yeah.
Yeah. He sees this hulking copper dragonborn enter the same bathtub as him. As he's sort of, he's holding on to the side because he can only just stay afloat. And obviously, as you enter, the water goes whoop. And he sort of clocks you, and you can see he looks awkward straight away. This is supposed to be a relaxing time for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With your 7 mark, you don't hear anything because, like I say, a lot of people are staying apart.
Yeah.
There's just conversation from the what's it.
I'm going to ask Tom's Druid if he's ever had a jacuzzi.
And about half an hour later, he says, "No."
I'll break copious wind.
Okay, he's going to punch you. Let's just have a roll-off strength check, you massive child. Tom's not particularly strong, so we might fail this.
Here we go. Straight. That's the same. So here we go. No, I rolled a 2.
I also rolled a 2, but you get moduses. So he's Grismore's disgusted by this. You fucking animal.
I'm just going to chuckle and say, dude, come on. That was funny. That was a good one.
Do we spot anything like any like markings or anything like that? So like because we've seen the 3 markings of the 3 bad guys. I don't know what to call them, to be honest. What are they, Dave?
The dead 3.
Yeah, that's it. The Nurgle, Slanesh, and Khorne, them guys.
No. These are a lot older than Nurgle, Slanesh, and Khorne. So Bane, Baal, and Merkel, the dead 3. They no. As Kuraz has looked around, Mephiston as well. You've had a good look around. I'll give it you for free that this is a reputable establishment, a well-to-do establishment.
Any magic from anywhere that we can feel, or?
No. The only you can roll Arcana just
19.
19. Okay, 19. Good roll. There's no evidence of magic, which when because this is obviously in sort of D&D world, you've got hot water coming out of taps, and you're thinking, how does this work? But there's no magic involved. Whatever it is, it's mechanical. It's it's engineering as opposed to anything arcane.
Oh. So I would ask now, does anybody else hear any be interested?
Well, I think kind of having gotten into the tub with this little halfling that I've recognised, I'd kind of just sit back with kind of like my arms kind of leaning over and just say, we really must stop bumping into each other like this. What brings you to this establishment on this fine morning? And again, kind of that cool composure, just knowing exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah. So now he's because he's managed to find his footing as such, and he tries to replicate what you're doing and leans on the side. And the first thing that comes out of his mouth is a bit of a squeak, and then he sort of just relaxing after last night. That was quite the fight you guys got into. Very entertaining for the rest of us downstairs.
It was boss. I loved it.
And I'll say, oh, you saw that, did you? I did. I couldn't see you from where I was.
We all saw it. The first thing we knew, there was a ruckus upstairs, and then the next thing we knew, one of the pirates was flying over the stair rail. Yeah, so yeah, we all went upstairs and watched. You guys really know how to handle yourself. I'm glad you and I are friends.
Friends.
Yeah, he said, yeah, friends.
Friends.
In that case, are there any more rumors you know of?
Oh, interesting. What kind of rumors are you in for?
I don't know. I've kind of forgotten like what information we were looking for.
Well, we were just investigating the place because we've been told that the cultists that we've been tangling with were running out of this establishment. So we're just trying to see if we can spot anything. I mean, we are officially. Is there a separate police force, Dave, or are the Flaming Fists? The guards as well. Like
no, there is another police force in the upper city. The upper city, the Flaming Fist runs throughout, but the patriarchs. So in terms of the power structure in Baldur's Gate, you've got 4.
Yeah.
Well, now the 3, and then beneath those you've got the patriarchs, which are basically the rich people that live in the upper city, and they employ their own watch. So yeah, there are other police force in the upper city.
I was just thinking because we're all Flaming Fist, aren't we? So we'd all have ID.
Yeah.
We could get just flash badges and say we need to take a look around. Yeah, we've been ordered to take a look around. Is that all right?
Yeah, if you wish. In terms of so we'll just finish up with the halfling then. So he will give you sort of a few pieces of general chit chat around Baldur's Gate. He'll tell you that there's a rumor that the refugees outside are preparing to attack Baldur's Gate. So some people don't believe that El Chirel has disappeared. They think that it's a maneuver by El Chirel to get their people on the inside. There's there's the rumor that the Flaming Fist, now that the leader has been is gone, that the Flaming Fist are ineffective, and he'll sort of say this in an apologetic tone. Like, it's not me saying this; it's just what people are saying. And the other rumor, which he'll say under his breath, is he'll say, "Well, of course, the building here is owned by Duke Thalamra Valantha Vanthampur. She is tipped as the next Grand Duke. She has the most power. If all the Raven Guard doesn't return."
Oh, sorry, this is the halfling, isn't it? I'll be quiet.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So, have you got any further questions for the halfling?
I suppose I would have asked kind of as well, like if he is here like regularly, and if so, if he notices any like strange comings and goings when he is around.
Yeah, he'll say due to most of his business is at night. So I arrive normally around this time, and it's normally the same people, nothing suspicious.
Okay.
Yeah. But so back to Nuzzgrond, as you sort of, you're sort of the attendants that are around, and you're flashing your badge around.
Yeah.
One of the attendants will point you towards one of the massage rooms, and one of the masseuses in the north part is a fella called Jabaz.
Is this the person who's speaking to me, or is this the person?
Yeah, the person that's, as you're sort of flashing your badge saying, is there anything dodgy around? Who can we talk to about what the comings and goings here? Jabaz is the most senior person, but he's a masseuse, so you'll have to get on his table if you want to talk to him, and it's all part and parcel of the price. But you can jump on his table if you.
I'll ask if any. I'm an orc, so I'm thinking, isn't this a bit girly getting a massage? I don't want to be appearing metrosexual in front of the lads, so I'll ask if anybody else feels like having a massage.
Well,
Maybe someone with good charisma.
All you've been talking about on the way here is getting a massage.
A special massage, Mark, and now the opportunity has presented itself.
I lost it, but you disappointed me when I asked about details. So I just lost all interest then.
I think Mephiston will be kind of like just lying there, just taking in the steam, going, I'm pretty sure somebody likes to take it easy and speak to men or women. Isn't that right, Ace?
Oh, is it? Yeah, of course. I forgot about Ace. How could I possibly forget about him?
Ace isn't there. I'm not playing two other characters. I'm playing a Minotaur Druid today.
We've got to send the Minotaur in. We really have, because he's monotone. He's going to get to the point where he's going to want him off the table, and he's going to tell him anything he wants to get him off the table.
Right, one of you can role play as Tom. Then I'm not role playing with myself. I didn't turn up here to role play with myself.
Should we roll the dice?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? What dice are we rolling?
1, 2, it's me. 3, 4, it's Mark. 5, 6, it's Josh.
Fair play. Can't say fairer than that.
Yeah.
Dave can roll it.
Go, Dave.
Right, it was 3.
Mark.
That was me.
Mark, okay. So you're now a Tauren Druid called Grismore.
I'm not going in the room either, so that makes sense. I'll leave Nuzzgrond just, checking stuff out outside, go for a massage. I've completely gotten over the fart in the tub thing by now. In fact, I'm thinking I possibly overreacted. I'm thinking about giving him an apology. But no, I'll go and have the massage, and I'll just say that I believe that you are the senior person in the Bathhouse.
And as you enter, it's there's an androgynous figure called, and he'll introduce himself. You'd have heard him before, not necessarily seen him, and he'll say, "Oh yes, I'm Jabaz on the table. Wow, you're a hairy beast."
Imagine what he looks like. I'll get on the table. I'll let him get going, and then while he's getting into the the deep tissue shit. I'll just say, so, do you notice strange things around here?
Ooh, stranger than massaging a hairy Minotaur. I've got him looking a bit like Varys from Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, well, believe it or not, yes, there is some comings and goings. And he gets right down to your ear, uncomfortably down to your ear, and he'll say, "Behind me, I believe there is a secret door."
I'll pretend I'm not really scared. Show me.
He, as he's sort of massaging you, you turn your head to one side, and you can see the floor in this place. It's slick with the moisture of the steam. There's steam everywhere, and you can see that 3 of the walls have condensation misting up it. One of the walls to the north doesn't, which would suggest to you there's a draft of some description going through.
Yeah.
And he will say he'll be down at your ear again as he's rubbing, and he's now rubbing.
I'm not really quite worried, and let him continue.
So what I'd like to envisage. So you got this massive slab of Minotaur, hairy Minotaur beef being massaged, and at this point he'll say, "Oh, I can't quite get where I need." So he cocks one leg up on the side and starts really getting in there. It really must. And he's whispering to you, and he'll say, "Oh, my friend, yes, can you see the north wall? Yes, that wall."
Yeah. Do you think that me and my, compatriot type people may slope in here, unobtrusively, and take a look through that secret door?
Okay. He'll say, I don't think you will be seen at this hour while it's open.
Will you let us in if we come back later?
I've had enough of that now. He'll tell you that when they're locking up at night,
Yeah.
From this door as they leave, 3 heavily cloaked, he sort of says, women arrive from the secret passageway, and they guard the place. If you can sneak past those, then you can get straight through.
I'll thank you very, very much. I can't be asked being really slow anymore. And let him finish. Thank you for the massage, and go back and relay this entire incident to the group. See what they think.
Okay.
What do you think, group?
Mephiston will be going, "I think you're in there for a very long time."
If it's worth doing, it's worth taking your time.
He kind of pulls the towel back over his face and goes,
Well, I think it seems pretty clear what we need to do then.
Nuzzgrond does. What? Could we go in and hit him? Go in and hit him. Giggle.
Maybe there are better ways to go about this.
Shall we wait till later and do what the massage man says? What do you want? What do you reckon? Do we sneak back later, or do we just fuck it and go in?
I think at this point, Grismore would be counselling. He'll say, "Well, this is still owned by Duke," and he puts emphasis on Duke Thalamra Vanthampur. Regardless of what we are we able to break into a Duke's property?
I think we may need to speak to the captain, see what he has to say.
I mean, could we?
We're investigating on his order.
Could we find somewhere to hide until and wait for them to close?
Then we won't have to break in because we'll already be here.
And technically, we've already paid. Well, technically, we're all paid for entry or pay on exit, isn't it? So we're not technically doing anything wrong with the establishment. It's
Okay.
the first time we've been here. We don't know the rules.
I'm just going to go and get some lettuce.
Okay, it's the mark game. There's only 2 of you to play the mark game, so you can have 2 words each if you want.
Oh.
Feeling generous.
Philanthropist.
Philanthropist.
Dong.
It's a safe bet.
Go on, Josh.
I'll go for cucumber and excommunication.
Nice.
You might be onto something with cucumber because it seems like it's got a bit of a veg theme on tonight, doesn't it?
You keep going with themes. I've never spotted a theme with it.
Well, he said lettuce just, didn't he? He was talking about mushrooms earlier.
Oh, okay, we'll have to see.
Or we just need like punchlines for really bad jokes. That would be the other one.
Yeah. No, that doesn't count because every punchline for every bad joke he will come out with sooner or later. So that's a guarantee. I wonder if I should have one myself just because I'm playing Grismore. I'll have what shall I have? I'm going to have some form of monkey. I'm going to have a proboscis or proboscis. Either one.
I think. I couldn't say.
I'd have played it safe and gone with Gibbon personally, but yeah.
It's Thursday, gotta go crazy.
You got to go crazy. Well, you know what? I'll have Beers is having 2. I'll have proboscis, and Gibbon. He's back. Is he back? He's back.
Yep, no,
Right.
no, I'll be back in about
We've got our words.
Right, okay.
So, in terms of places that you could sort of hide, Jabaz, as you're mulling this over, there's a sort of a lull where there's just you 4 guys and the attendants. The attendants go out for a smoke break or whatever. And you manage to get Jabaz's ear again, and you sort of say to him, is there somewhere that you could hide us? And he looks dubious about this. So what I'm going to do is ask who's going to ask the question, and it would be a charisma check from that person just to see if he agrees
not be me.
with
My
it.
modifier is 0.
I suppose it would make sense for Grizz to go because I guess he has some kind of rapport with this man already.
Okay.
What's
Grizz,
his charisma?
His charisma actual score is 8, which gives him a -1. But let's
Lewis to go because 1, he's a perfect specimen, so he's going to immediately keep his eye.
That's true.
And 2, because let's be fair, it sounds like this lad will be quite happy to get involved with anything.
If it's got a backbone, I'll do it.
He's in. I'm a colossal pervert, Blackadder.
I'll tell you what I'll do then, just because I know Tom wouldn't mind. Is Grismore's going to start flirting with Jabaz just to see if he can get on his better side. So I'm going to give him a persuasion check with advantage.
Whilst he's in there chatting to him, would there be anywhere where there'd be like a key? Not necessarily. I know there probably wouldn't be a key like lying around, but is there somewhere that I might have seen where I think there might be a key there?
Yeah, like an office or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, there isn't. As you're sort of looking around, there doesn't seem to be any locks on any of the doors. And from what Jabaz has told you, these guys, the attendants and the masseuses, yeah, whatever. They come and go as they please during the day, and then these guards, these sort of heavily cloaked female, arrive at night. So they, as far as you're aware, they don't need locks because there's always someone there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Let's make this roll then.
And we can't see any uniforms knocking about, mate.
That's with advantage.
That's with advantage, yeah.
What a
theory!
Yeah. He's a savage hunk of beef. Is Grismore. In terms of uniforms, I like where you're going with this. So yes, however, there isn't an orc or a minotaur sized uniform, but or dragonborn for that matter. Oh, that's a shame, Lou.
Okay. But
Yeah.
is there no way, like, if half of us could get in the uniforms and let the other half in somehow, if we're already in?
Well, as far as you're aware, the doors are always unlocked. This is the point. There's no need for locks in the bathhouse. It's owned by the Duke Vanthampur, and it's guarded 24/7.
I've got an idea. Don't know what you think, but I think we're gonna have to deal with these, whether we're inside the building or not. They're going to be guarding that door. We're not going to get to them without meeting these guards. So the fellas told us that there's nothing else. Nothing's locked. There's no other guards. There's just these 4 that come out of the secret door and are therefore massively shifty. I reckon we go back to tell the captain what we know and what we're planning, and then come back. Just come back later and just see if we can talk our way past them. If we can't, we kick the shit out of them. What do you reckon?
And it's just that one guy in that masseuse room where the secret door is.
Yeah,
it's just him, I believe.
Well, the attendants have come back now. The attendant they've finished the fag break and they're back. So there's another. Excuse me. The changing room to the south. That's set up with another massage table, but that's where all of your clothes and your armor and all of your equipment. That's where you got changed. But the reason I was doing the charisma roll is to see if you could convince Jabaz into letting you stay and hide, and he's not on board. He's, oh no, it's more than my job is worth. It's more than my life is worth.
Fair play to him.
It's a shame I can't put him to sleep and we just go through the door now.
Can you? You can't do that, can you? Can you do that?
I don't think.
Technically, I could, because I've got the sleep spell.
I suppose it's a case of if he wakes up and then remembers, it's more or less the same as we just attacked him and knocked him out.
He notices me doing the spell, because I could be doing the spell while I'm on the massage table.
True. If you
what I'd suggest is that one of us just make small talk with him to distract him, so he won't know. If he makes his saving throw, he won't know that you've just tried to put him to sleep. He won't have a clue. So
well, it's not a saving throw though, is it? It's just pure dice roll. It works, but then it's an area effect spell, so
so it's going to get all of us. Right. Oh God. What about charm person? Have you got that?
No. I don't know if anybody else has.
I've got nothing like that.
No, I'm spellless. I'm a spellless wonder.
You probably need Ace for something like that, and he's not with you at the minute.
Yeah. Damn bard. Right then. So, do we come back later after go back, make a report, and come back later, or I'm open to suggestions if anyone's got anything better, which is quite possible. I'm going to play me bongos while I'm waiting. I'm not very good.
I see you bongos and raise you some cowbells. I think I've chose the wrong character.
Oh dear.
Okay, what's the plan then, chaps? What do you want to
do? Yeah, I guess we could. If we're not going to do anything during the day, then we can come back at night and just take it as it comes.
So we'll nip back to the. Or I will. The rest of the crew can come with me if they want, or go shopping or whatever. Going to go back and tell what's Captain. I've got his name written down. I know I have to ask what his name is because his name is Zodge.
Yeah.
I'll go back to camp and just make a report to Zodge, tell him exactly what happened and what we're planning to do. Just see if he has anything better to suggest.
Sure. Okay. So it's a predictable response. So he's tasked you. He has no affiliation with Duke Vanthampur.
Yeah.
But he knows her by reputation. And Zodge, you know Zodge well enough to know that he is a man that likes to look after his crew, his team.
Yeah.
And he'll say to you, if this is your intent, and if you're going in, make sure you don't leave. If worst case scenario, make sure you don't leave anyone alive. And you know this to be a man that would be quite happy to take someone's life. So him and his men,
kill Ace.
Yeah, would be safe. And he'll say if you're going in, make sure you don't leave any evidence. And if you find something, bring it to me. We'll see what we can do.
Right.
Out of curiosity, do we know anybody, or might he know anybody that knows? Because if it's a bathhouse, water's got to go somewhere. So if water's got to go somewhere, it's going to run off into the sewer system.
That's true.
Could we get it by the sewer? Because we're going to know if it's all incensey and all nice and posh, we're going to know where the decent water's coming from, aren't we? If we're around that kind of general area in the sewer system, it's going to be a different type.
Nice one, Luke. What he'll say to that? So what we'll have is you three guys have gone back, and Grismore will say, "I'm going to stake out the building to wait until they leave." So you've asked the question, and Zodge will say to you, "Well, think about it. Duke Thalamra Vanthampur is in charge of the sewers. Wherever this water system comes from, wherever the hot water comes from, and wherever the water drains through, they drain into her territory."
I'm going to say it now, the elephant's in the room. So Vanthampur, I can't see any way that she's not involved.
Well, you're going to need proof. If she's a major player in the city, bearing in mind that our leader, the head of the Flaming Fist, we're leaderless, basically. The closest that we've got, and he'll mention Dillard. He'll mention Dillard Porter. His niece is off in Chult. Liara, she's in charge of. It's a long story, but if you accuse a duke of something without proof, you're dead men, and there's nothing I can do to help you.
That's fair enough. We need concrete evidence before we can point the finger. Right. I think we know what we're doing. Is there anything anybody wants to do before we go back? Or shall we just say the time has come and go back?
Mephiston will be having a couple of shots before he goes.
No, yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I'd need to do.
Okay, so you arrive back just after nightfall. It's a usual, familiar Baldurian night. Fog, dinge, smell, shady characters on every corner. And as you approach, Grismore will call you over. He's been trying to hide round the corner, and he will say the attendants have left. The doors, they have assured me, is open. I've not seen any lights or anyone inside. But right. He takes out his whatever weapon he's got, and he say, "Right, are we ready?"
Yeah, we'll draw a weapon. I'll draw my glaive and say, "Come on, lads, let's do it."
Okay, so you step. It's familiar territory. You've been here a few hours ago. The waterfalls, as you step through this 10-foot high fence, the gate swings open. There's the manicured lawn and the bushes in front of you. The waterfall's still going. The entrance to the bathhouse just on in front of you and to the left. Everything seems quiet so far. So you're in the grounds. It's not a massive place anyway. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's give you a map. Let's make this a little bit more visual. So who have we got with us? We've got. Where did I put your tokens? There. So we've got Curaz, Grismore, Nuzzgrond, Mephiston.
Right, so we've got no stealthers, have we? So there's no point trying to be. We're either all wearing armor or have shitty decks, or both.
Or both, yeah.
So I reckon what we should pop. Oh no, we're gonna have to. So yeah, I don't think there's any point being stealthy. I think we're probably just best off. We know we can't leave anyone alive. We need proof. We need the proof. We need to go in there and check it out.
Is there anything different now, Dave? Does it feel different now it's after dark? So everything that we spotted earlier, perception-wise.
I'll tell you what you can do. You can all roll a perception check, and I'm going to have one for.
Oh my god! I haven't rolled double figures yet.
Oh Jesus!
I am Will Wheaton. No.
Okay. Right.
21.
Yes.
Come on.
Okay, I did have one open. I'm sure I did. Oh, let me. Right, bear with me a second. I thought I got all of my. Whilst it's open, I must have missed one. Specific. 24 meets it, beats it. Okay, so as you enter here, you're yeah, okay. Have you got the map, by the way?
Yes, just loaded up.
Just loaded up. Okay.
Yep.
Force it. Make sure you've got it all. So grounds. This is the main door. That's the street beyond. So waterfalls, manicured grass. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm just going to take your token, Josh. Just map the rest out so you can see it. Yeah.
That's uncanny. Mephiston's picture's exactly the same as my necromancer in Pathfinder, I think. Or very similar.
Is that mapping it out for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just saw a token disappear off the corner of a token disappear around the corner.
Yeah. Why isn't it? Oh. Right. Okay. So, as you enter the grounds next to here, Grismore, you can see, how cows flick their ears. You can see his ear flicks, and he spins round and he'll say, "There, I've heard the rustle of wings, a sound." And Grismore is. Hold up. Oh no, he can't do that. He is. He takes his club out and he's going to swing in the direction as if he's trying to swat. Is it disadvantage? Rolls at 12. And it just passes through air. And Grismore will turn to you and say, I heard something like flapping of wings, something flying. But whatever he swatted towards has now gone.
So, which way are we going to get back to the?
So the main doors are up here.
Right. So we're heading, and I see where we're heading. Then, so we're. Well, I just pointed at the map like some serious gimboid. So we need to move up here, don't we? So I'll go first. And we'll slowly, cautiously make my way up towards the main door.
Okay. So yeah, move yourself up to the main door. So you've seen all this before. That's the bathhouse inside. There's where the baths themselves with these pillar supports. That's the massage chamber to the north, and that was the cloakroom to the south. As Oh, sorry, Josh. I'm just move you out the way. Yeah, that's all right. Let me change. I think I know what's going on. Right, there we go. That should work for everyone now. Excuse me. As you open the door, everything seems perfectly quiet inside. There's a drip of a tap. Most of the floor now, it's tile floor. It's still slippy. There's still condensation on the walls, but the baths each of the 3 baths have been emptied. It's just slick underneath. There doesn't seem to be any movement.
I'll have a close look. Oh my god, my best roll of the night. Still shit.
Right, no, that was enough. Let's roll initiative.
Ha ha ha. That's the thing we do.
I'll just close that.
Ooh. Won't.
6.
What did you get, Josh? 6.
I got 6. Yeah.
My best roll of the night. It wasn't on D&D Beyond. That's why. D&D Beyond hates me.
I just think it's initiative rolls. I always roll terribly on initiative.
I'm the king.
Well, you've got competition against Mark, right?
Yeah,
I'll take it.
In our Dragonlance game, I think I've been last in every combat.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Gives you time to think about what you're doing though. There's that.
Yeah, there is. When you're low level though, it's like obviously I'm just going to twat it. That's what I
yeah.
Okay, so what Nuzzgrond sees is from out of the shadows to the other side, so to the north. You've seen these before. These are the followers of Dungeon Master. Just needs to double check. I think they're Baal. Yeah, they are cultists. Nightblade are cultists. Yeah, these are Baal, who is the Lord of Murder. So these are cultists of Baal. As he steps forwards, and he is going to make an attack at Nuzzgrond.
What a fascist!
And he rolls 20 to hit you.
Yes.
Yeah. Now then, as he strikes with the dagger, he's got it in this reverse. I watch so many programs these days where they're holding a sword with a reverse grip. It winds me up a little bit. Why would you do that? Why? But he's got a dagger, so he has got this reverse grip, and you see him approach as he's sort of slithering through the shadows. As he sticks the knife in, he twists it and then pushes it further in. While they have an aura of murder, while you're within 5 feet of this creature, you have vulnerability to piercing damage unless you have resistance to it. At the minute, you haven't got resistance to it. So you take 5 points of damage, which is doubled to 10 points of piercing damage.
That's really smelly.
He's going to finish his turn and move further to the south because he sees the rest of your party behind you. He's going to stay within 5 feet of you, so it's not an opportunity attack, but he's going to try and get out of line of sight. It does, however, take us to Nuzzgrond, your turn.
Right, I would like to rage.
Okay, done.
That's my bonus action. Let me just find it and click it. I forget. And I'm going to. I can still swing at him from there, can't I? From where I am.
Sure.
In fact, balls to it. I want to make room for everybody else. I'm going to move in. My mouse won't let me move down. Right, I'll move to there.
Okay. As you move past here, there is another Nightblade in the corner that is going to get an opportunity attack on you.
Oh,
I bet he rolls a 20.
He rolls a natural 1.
Hey. That's worse than I haven't rolled a natural 1 yet. That's saving that for later when it's really important.
I think that's my third one. I'm not sure.
And I'm just going to swing. I'm going to swing my glaive like a loon at this prick that's just stabbed me, and I'm going to be drooling. But my grin is going to be immense. So you are so fucked.
Nice.
To hit with rage. Yeah, mama. 15.
15 hits. Oh yeah, have you seen? I've done your a new setting.
I'm doing it. I'm using it. Everything. Here we go. Oh, you kidding me?
Okay. Anything else, Mark? That's bonus action and action.
Bonus action and action, and then I've moved. I'm going to stay where I am. I'm going to yell to the others just as before the end of my turn to tell them that there's 2 of them in here, at least 2. In fact, have I seen the other one that's lurking in the corner? It's see it on the map.
Yeah. Your heightened sense of awareness. Yeah, there's yeah.
Yeah, so 3 of them in here, lads. Come on, and that'll be my go. And then I'm going to go and prune Satan's own cabbage. I shall be back forth.
Prune Satan's own cabbage. No,
I told you.
That.
Edge.
You did. You said veg, dude. Yeah, you're right there with veg. Right.
Should have said cabbage.
Okay, must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. So what Grismore's going to do, he's going to move... that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. He's going to move his full movement, and he's going to create a bonfire in this space here. Between these 2. So they both have to make dexterity saving throws, which I'm going to do really quick. A natural 1, another natural 1, and 11. I think they both fail. What's Grizz's DC? Yeah, 13. So they both take points of damage. This one, as this fire erupts, you see Grismore. As I'm going to take a little bit of style from Grismore now. As he enters the room, between his 2 horns, you see this mote of fire appear, and in his hand, as this fire appears, it appears in his hand as well, and he pulls up, and this flame erupts from the ground. This cultist is burnt to a crisp in 1, and she screams in agony as she falls to the floor, dying. And the other one takes 6 damage. That's Grismore's turn. Mephiston, you're next.
Okay.
Yep. Did anyone win?
Yeah. Grizz has just absolutely annihilated one of them.
With a cantrip, which was nice.
There.
Yeah.
What shall I do? Can I... Can I cast Hex on that one that's in the corner as a bonus action, please?
Oh, of course you can. Hexton. Yeah. Which
and
stat are you choosing?
Dex.
Sure.
And then what I'll do, I'll throw an Eldritch Blast at him, please.
Oh, sure. Yeah, roll to hit then, mate. Come on, Lee.
18.
18 is an easy hit, so that's your Eldritch Blast plus D6.
Oh, bit of hex.
Just double check. I don't think they have any vulnerabilities or immunities.
14.
Yeah, that's utter murder. How does he die?
So Mephiston almost kind of do you like the Dementors of Harry Potter as they like kind of glide into the door? And he just sees it, and you see like the little tint in his eye, and he just like goes green, and then you just see the flame go like that, and he grasps it like that, and he just engulfs in green flame.
Nice. That takes us to. There's only one left now.
I hope he's righteously pooing his pants.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me just read. I think now that they've taken the damage from the create bonfires, any creature in the bonfire space when you cast the spell must succeed if it moves into its fate, ends there. So, yeah, so it's going to move out of there, and he's going to try, and they're fearless, these things are. You fought them before. There's no sort of pity, there's no remorse, there's no fear. He's going to attempt to stab Nuzzy. Yeah, rolls a 22.
Yeah.
However, it's the rule specifically says, order of murder, as long as the Nightblade is not incapacitated, hostile creatures within 5 feet of it gain vulnerability to piercing damage unless they have resistance or immunity to the damage. So to me, you now have resistance to the damage, so you're going to be resistant to the damage. So he's rolled a 5, so you only take 2 this turn.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
I'm liking that.
That one's dead. Curaz.
Woohoo! Clean up crew.
Awesome.
I am going to, make my way over. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
So it's the last one here. Twat him.
There we go. So that's 25 feet into the room.
Yep.
Fuck it. I'll step back 1 as well with the last 5 feet of movement.
That's into the bonfire, dude. Just because you would be aware of that, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'd prefer not to step into a bonfire.
Yeah.
My bad. And then what I will do is I will. He's taking damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In that case, I'm just going to hit him with a Toll the Dead as I run into the room.
Right,
so kind of. Ooh. Oh, I can't find it now. There it is. Should have been. Sorry, I should have rolled a d12 there.
Yeah, they're both d8s, aren't they?
Yeah.
I've got a saving throw as well, I think, Josh.
Yes, sorry. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. He rolls a 9, so I'm assuming that's got to be a fail at 9.
Yes, yeah, that's a fail.
So he takes 4. It's not down.
Just 4 damage.
Yeah, not down.
I take it back. Else? I'm not the cleanup crew. No, that's me. Thanks.
That takes us to Nuzzy. We start around 2.
Yeah, I'm going to smash the idiot that's still alive.
Roll to hit.
I'm going to go reckless.
Sure.
So 25. $12 damage.
How does he die?
I think that with him, that was quite a hefty. It was a bit with. So I'd say that's the tip of the glaives just caught one of either his carotid or his jugular. I don't know which one's which, and it just falls over in a fountain, right in the bonfire. It starts to cook.
Nice. From behind you now, this door to the north where Jabaz plied his trade, it flies open, and you can see one of these cloaked cultists that sort of dressed in rags. These are followers of Merkel. He opens the door, and you can see in his hand this skull with this green glow as he starts swinging it around, and he's going to approach Grismore. And he's going to roll to hit with his skull flail. He rolls a 10, which misses Grizz.
Nice.
So it is Grizz's turn. Okay. So because what I'm going to do, I'm just going to
cast Shillelagh bonus action, twite him in the face.
He hasn't got Shillelagh, mate.
Oh.
All magic stones. I know. I know. Well, I can't. What shall I do? What I'm going to do, I'm going to disengage. I'm going to stand here, and he'll say, as he goes by, he'll say, "Oh, Nuzzgrond, my friend, I have healing for you after the fight." Maybe. So Mephiston, you're still concentrating on Hex.
I am.
Yeah.
Can I bonus action and move Hex onto the Necromite that's just
Oh
come through the door?
Done.
And then I'll have another Eldritch Blast at him, please.
Cool. Yeah.
22.
Sound easy hit. Come on, Luke.
13 plus. So 18. Oh, sorry,
Right.
15.
15. So if we'll imagine the scene, the floor's wet, slick. He's just opened the door. He's the bad man. He's swinging his flail around like he is the literal bad man, and you kill him in one shot. How does he die?
So as Mephiston sees him walk in, he almost kind of does like a twirly thing like that, and you see the Hex go onto him, and as it engulfs him, and he fires an Eldritch Blast at his head and causes him to slip and smash his head on the floor, and he's bleeding out.
That's sort of almost Indiana Jones style, isn't it? He comes in waving his fucking weapon around, and then you just shot him and he died.
Wicked, nice one. Okay, so everything goes quiet now. In the process of this last guy entering, what I'm going to do is just beyond. Just change this to a object behind Jabaz's, where you knew it would be. There's a secret passage opened up that the follower of Merkel has just stepped out of.
I'm going to check the bodies as well before we move on to the next room.
Yeah, other than their weapons, so the flail, now that this skull flail, now that the necromite of Merkel is dead, the green flame has gone out of it, so it's kind of useless. It's just a link of chain. You can have a link of chain if you want. But the night blades, all three of them have perfectly serviceable daggers on, if anyone wishes to take an extra dagger. But other than that, they don't have any other possessions.
Yeah, I'll take a dagger. Does anybody else want one?
I'd actually be interested in taking the chain.
Sure.
Take the chain. Do you want a dagger as well?
No, I'm good. I'm good on the dagger. Thank you very much.
Does Griswold want one, Dave?
Yeah, I'll give him a dagger then.
Yeah. Lewis, do you want one?
Yeah, can I go and engrave a penis on that masseuse's massage board?
Right,
Definitely.
so we've all got a dagger because he can't have too many.
You never have too many daggers. Never have too many knives.
How long would the piece of chain be?
It depends what you. I'm quite happy for you to make a suggestion. What's your intent, and how long would you like it to be?
Well, it's just what came up on dndbeyond was 10 feet, and I thought 10 feet seemed a bit excessive. It seems like quite a lot. I would be taking it because I would have uses for it. It's essentially like essentially like it's good metal. It's good metal that I can use.
Okay, we'll say. You know what? No, because it was chained. We'll say that it was wrapped around his waist a couple of times, and it's just the end that's poking out from his sleeves. 10 feet of chain.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, why not?
Excellent. Why not?
Let me clear the drawings. Sue. That's weird. Move your token.
10 feet of chain for the new ship, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
10 feet of chain for the ship.
Absolutely. That's what it is.
I've actually got vehicles land as a proficiency.
It's so someone can tie it to the front of the ship and pull it.
Yeah. We need to
more
get
of
some
over the side, doing a bit of fishing with it.
Yeah.
Nice. Bard fishing. I wonder what you catch. Probably syphilis.
Yeah. Dave Lister apparently used to go condom fishing in the canal. If you ever remembers that episode.
I do remember that.
Black rib nobbler, I swear it was this big.
So, everything's gone quiet now. You, with your sort of heightened sense of awareness, just gone through the combat. Nothing seems to be moving. Nothing's coming from the passageway. There's still the just drip of the tap to the north dripping. What do you want to do?
Right, we need to move in. Don't I will ask Grizzy if I could have. I mean, I've taken over. I'm nearly down half hit points. I'll ask if I can, because my rage's going to have faded now as well. I'll ask for it if he could give us that heal he mentioned.
Yeah, sure. So he will cast. Max 11
That's
back.
awesome. Right, that's
Yeah.
nearly,
Okay.
again, not quite, but nearly 11.
Right.
Back to 29 out of 30. That's superb. I'll thank him heartily and sincerely.
Yeah, sure.
And then we need to go and check out this secret door, don't we? Is there anything? The rooms. There's nothing else in here, is there? I assume we've had a look round.
Yeah, you've been here before. It is as before, except no other people. Now that this secret passage is open, as you enter this room, there is an ungodly smell. There's a smell of sewerage coming from up. If you just take your token to that corner mark, you'll see that it goes round the corner and descends south down.
Yeah.
And
I'll apologise for the smell, and we'll move on. I mean, I'll go first. Big and scary.
It not only hums, it's also completely pitch black.
Have we got any humans? Anyone human?
Do you know, before we go, do these
not.
people that we've killed, Dave?
Yeah.
Do they have like markings on them of whoever they worship?
Yeah, you would notice Merkel, the followers of Merkel. There's, I mean, you're on about is sort of Nurgle, so he's got sort of pustules and things like that. The followers
no, like,
of
on the
the followers of Baal have got tattoos and they're brands, and it's almost as if skin has been removed, and it looks like they've possibly been removed by themselves. There's sort of little blood dots going around. And Mephiston would definitely know that cultists of Baal, the god of murder, just defile and deface everything that they see. They're sometimes known as just tearing the skin from their flesh and restoring their skull magically. All of the depravity.
They're like readers from Firefly.
Well, I was thinking more along the lines of, I was debating whether to chop something off one of them or the other one, so we have some evidence that there was some followers here.
Yeah, that's a damn good idea.
That is a damn good idea. No.
I've got an axe. I will happily chop a hand off one, and the one that with the Merkel one, so Angela's hand, and one of the other lads. But I'll make sure.
To get your evidence, all you'd need is to behead one of the followers of Bane, and these sort of blood drips are quite obvious. You could easily do that.
I'll just take the blade and cut the two heads off, and I'll tie them to my belt and look particularly barbaric.
But it's almost along the lines that if we've got the evidence and we take the head of one of them now, is it worth us going back to the gaffer and throwing it on the floor and going, well, there's your evidence?
I think
we could.
I think we should. I think we press on until we're getting more battered than this.
We've come all this way for the secret door.
We've only spent one spell slot between us, so I've used a raid. I reckon I'd vote to have a little further investigation before we go back, but they say it's a voting band. If you want to go back first and drop the heads off, that's cool with me.
I'm happy to press on.
All right, there we go. Then.
If Grismore's weighing in, Grismore will probably say there's still no evidence to suggest that someone might say that we had put these tattoos in. Perhaps we could do with a little bit more evidence.
Okay, seals it. Let's go. I'm going first.
But there's no
okay.
Fucking boring.
So pitch black. Who needs light? Who needs what? Let me. I don't know about Minotaur actually.
60 feet.
I've got dark vision.
Description features.
I don't think I have any of those.
No.
I could I whip out a torch and light a torch up?
You can. And Grismore's going to have to do the same as well. Yeah. Okay. Have you got a torch on you?
I have. Yeah. I'll remove one.
Well,
Okay, let me just have a look in
Grizz. I've still got 10, so we've got loads of torches.
Yeah.
Okay, so Grizz.
Pull out. Yeah, I just pull out an unlit torch, wave my hand over it, and it kind of just burn up.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, Grizz does the same. I can do that too, he said. For no reason. Right, just bear with me with your token. This will put you there without up the map. Near enough.
Being a token, but that's, that's what it is.
Okay, so let me just change that. Guys there. And in terms of light sources now then, so torch and torch. Right, okay. So as the stairs descend down to the south, you can see in front of you Nuzzgrond's about to step into this foul smelling water. This is sewage water. And it opens up and it opens up to an empty chamber. The roof is about 8 feet or so high. Every so often, and this is throughout this whole dungeon. So I'll just give you the layout for now, and I'll tell you if anything's different. Most of the corridors are 8 feet high. The room, so this room is 9 feet high. In the rooms and occasionally in the corridors, there's wooden beams bracing the ceiling. And you can tell that the supports have been there for some time. The wood is rotten, especially around the watery parts. Excuse me, 1 second. Excuse me. Yeah, other than the smell, it is completely pitch black. From your vantage point as you're descending the stairs, you can see one passageway to the south, 2 passageways both to the south of this otherwise empty room. How do you wish to proceed?
Move into the room. You said we can't see or hear anything. Isn't that what you said?
So yeah, you can have a perception check just to see if you can add to that.
I will definitely do that. If anybody else wants to do it, who can roll higher than a 4.
Full 20.
Yeah.
I'm doing absolute dog shit with the skills tonight.
Yeah, but you're killing things, dude.
Yeah, and you know what? It makes a nice change.
So you, Grizz is he's bringing up the rear, but he'll sort of say, "No, I can't see or hear anything," and it goes without saying that because it's completely pitch black, if there's other humans down here or any other humanoids without dark vision, they'd need torches as well. And in fact, as you descend, you see sconces all the way round the walls that look like torches can go in. Okay, you see burnt out torches regularly around. So whoever does move through here will use torches to light their way.
So that's suggesting humans or not goblins and orcs have got dark vision, haven't we? Yeah, so it's probably humans. Everything's been human so far, hasn't it? That we've killed.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right, so carry on down through the literal shite. until going. I can't go any further down. Do you say it's there's another room? Where's the other room on the map? Because I say I'm in the staircase.
You've got the staircase.
Yeah.
Hold up.
What's doing here?
Hold up.
There we go.
Is that any good?
Yeah.
So bottom of the stairs, you've got two entrances. This one swings around to the east, and then you've got what looks like another exit there.
Right.
So, is there any Joe for to feel around or anything like that? Because I've got dark vision. Is there any symbols that we can see? Do you like the old slave trade routes, that kind of thing? Is there anything like that we can notice that would point us in that kind of direction, or?
No, nothing here. The walls, it's limestone walls. You can tell that this isn't part of the sewage. You can tell that this has been cut specifically, and it look everything that you would know about limestone. If anyone does know about limestone, is there is yeah, you do. There is sewage nearby, and it's seeped into this. This is the easy way to say it is it is a dungeon. It's a man-made dungeon underneath the. But there's no iconography anywhere that you see.
No footprints, nothing like
What
that.
type of limestone?
Well, this is water, so no, there wouldn't be, and it's shitty water as well. So no.
What type of limestone, Dave?
So if it's water that's there, surely we could see a flow of the water because it wouldn't be stagnant. Because if not, it'd be filling up. So is there a particular way that it's flowing?
No, and it is stagnant. It's a slow drip. Whatever type of limestone slowly drips shit through, Mark, then it's that type of limestone.
That'll probably be normal, what I'd call normal, standard limestone.
I'll go with standard limestone, Mark, is my answer.
So it's not oolitic.
All right. No. Well done, Mark.
Yeah.
So, where do you want to go?
Sorry, that was me being a massive tool.
A little bit tooly.
I'm good at it. Right, yeah, I'm going in, Dave. Going in. I haven't got my toucan.
You should have access to your.
Oh yeah, it's all right. It's just over there. All right.
Hold up, Mark. You should be there.
Yay. Yes, I'm there. Right, I'll just move into the room as a whole. Let everybody else get in as well.
Okay. So which one are you going down? This south or that south?
So has everyone got a feeling? Where do you want to go, guys? Which one? What we doing?
The age-old eeny meeny miny mo.
What I'm thinking is this tunnel here. I think is going to lead further into the complex. Well, I'm only guessing. I think this might just be a room, so it might be worth doing that one first and then going through the. But anyone else has got a better plan, I'm happy to defer.
No, you're right, aren't you? I mean, that room to the one with the wider shaft that we can see at the minute, is going to go under the bathhouse, isn't it?
I think so. So I'm going to move over then and see if I can hear anything outside this bit here, Dave.
Okay. No. What you see, it looks like a dead end. Just roll a perception check for me, Mark, from there.
It'll be a 6. Oh no! Bloody hell! That's my highest roll yet.
15. Okay. So what you do see, and it looks very strange from this angle. The water's stagnant, but against this wall, there occasionally you see like a little whirlpool, as if the shit and sludge is being pulled down to suggest that there is a door here concealed.
Right, I'll relay that to the group and say, which one do we fancy then? Shall we go? Shall we leave this one for now and check out the tunnel, or do we want to get in the shit, literally?
I say we have a look at the one under the bathhouse.
The bathhouse. Right. Yeah. Gonna move in then, Dave. I assume people will follow me.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Take yourself up to the corner. As you get up to the corner, you can see the water ends here and steps go up to a dry area.
Right. think this might be. Oh, yeah, keep going.
Yeah. So, all I'm going to say to you now is because obviously you've got the bathhouse here, but that's well above ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. As the door swings round to the south, as the corridor swings round to the south, there's a door at the end which is shut.
Right. Again, assuming and hoping that everyone's following me, I'll go down and listen at the door.
Sure. So, in terms of marching order, then, Nuzzy at the front.
Yeah.
Is this the marching order? So, Grismore at the back?
Yeah, why not?
Yep. Okay. Seems reasonable. Okay. Yeah, you don't hear anything the other side of the door. The door itself, it's a wooden door. There's no lock on it. It's old, mouldy, rotten. But it looks like you could be able to push it open quite easily.
Push it open.
Okay.
Fuck around, find out.
Okay, that's open up for you then. As the door opens and it swings towards you. Hold up. If you, it's a thing with map tools, Josh. If you just grab your token and move 0, so just left click and move like a tiny. That's it, and then let it go.
Get Pringles.
It'll reveal for you.
Oh, sweet.
As the door opens and it swings in towards you, on that door you can see a carving that looks similar to the tattoos on the followers of Baal. So it's a symbol of Baal on that door. The opposite door, there is a symbol of Merkel, the Lord of Bones, which is a cloaked figure with his face hidden under a cowl, and his skeletal hands clutch a screaming skull. The Baal one, I like the Baal one. It's depicted as a powerfully built, skull-headed man with long, curved blades where his hands should be. As you enter the room, you also see on the east wall there is a depiction of Bane, depicted as a tall, armoured man wearing a bucket helmet. His right gauntlet is painted black, and he clutches a pair of shackles. To the west, this dry area drops down again on some stairs into more water, and you can just make out here there appears to be a tapestry on the wall.
I'll go and have a look at the tapestry before we do anything
Yeah,
else.
sure. So it's a mouldy tapestry. You can see it's a grisly scene of 4 faceless figures ripping apart a 5th who is screaming. It's horrific. The subject matter of it. Around the edge, you can see yellow mold growing around.
I take it?
We should take it and use it as a band poster. Put our name on it.
Nah.
That we haven't got.
Okay.
Yeah, bear with me 1 second.
Can I have one, Mark?
Well,
As Mephiston and Nuzzgrond go to take this tapestry down, behind it, this yellow mould just goes, and these spores fly towards you both. I would need you both to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, dog shit again.
That's some bad juju.
Mephiston, you take 13 points of poison damage.
Jesus.
You have the poisoned condition for 1 minute if you look on the conditions.
we stand here for a minute until he feels better.
Yeah. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability check. That's a bit wank, isn't it?
Yeah. So Grismore at this will say he'll step forward and say, "No, you must get rid of this." Right. What I'm going to need from you all is some kind of intelligence check. Probably, I'm thinking maybe medicine. Grismore's going to roll it. Yeah. And what Grismore's going to do is he's going to use his create bonfire ability. So between his horns, you see this flame appear, and it appears at his face, and he'll say to you, "My friend, stay still, do not move." Are you going to trust Grismore?
Yeah, defo.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't try and pee on me like a jellyfish sting. Yeah.
Yeah.
He sort of passes his hand over, like the sort of like the whole alcohol thing when you type thing. So it doesn't burn you, but it gets rid of the spores. Which it's lucky that he rolled so well on his medicine check. Otherwise, you'd have been taking another 1d10 damage for the next minute. So that's 6d10 damage. But you have yourself a hideous-looking tapestry.
Nice.
To the north, as you've gone, you'd be sort of checking the corners anyway as you go. Here you see 3 wooden beams. That's here, and there's one further in that brace the ceiling of this flooded chamber, which features a stone altar covered with entrails.
Oh.
Hanging from the wall above the altar is a 3-foot-tall steel mask cast in the form of a frowning human skull. And you would know this to be some kind of ritual altar to Baal, the Lord of Murder. And it hums. There's the smell of the sewerage, and now you've got the awful smell of what looks like human entrails on this altar.
Nice. I'll see what's round the corner.
Okay. Round the corner here, the smells are overwhelming now for Nuzzgrond, and you can smell death from around this corner. If you move yourself a little bit further on, you can see a floating body in this pool, and it's face down, and it appears to be one of the cultists that you've already fought with a dagger in its back, lying face down.
So he would. I'll go and check the body.
Okay, so have a medicine check, Mark.
That's not going to work. That's not going to work out that well. 11.
11's enough. It's probably a 2-day-old corpse. It's bloated. It's a hideous-looking thing. It's bloated with the water. It's absorbed a lot of the shit. You can see now that the water is passing through here. So what I'll just because it links straight up. So I'm not going to ask you to do anything. The secret passage opens between those 2 spaces, so you should be able to see between there freely now if you wish.
Anything that I know about this ritual table, Dave?
You can make a religion check if you wish.
Would it be safe for me to pass now that Grismore's kind of set fire to those spores and burn them away?
Yes. Yeah. He's burnt them all away. 13, Lou. Yeah. So this would be a standard ritual sacrifice chamber to Baal. Baal, the Lord of Murder, would revel in anything to do with the desecration and the murder of other creatures, other life forms. 13. You would know that as an unholy altar, if you were to have any holy water, it would probably wash it clean off straight away, which I'm assuming it's not something that perhaps Cures has, I'm not sure, but
no holy water.
I've got holy water.
Oh.
Have you?
I've got holy water, yeah, in venturing gear.
Well, if you wanted to, and it's with the 13, all you'd know is it would clean the altar, but what benefit that would be, you wouldn't be sure.
Yeah, why not then? I pour my only holy water that I've got. Oh, hang on, no, I haven't. I've got 25 of them. Yeah, that can't be right.
Bloody hell.
That
No, I've got
can't
one,
be right.
sorry.
Yeah,
I've got one.
it's worth 25 gold. I think it's
25 gold. Yeah.
So the entrails, as you pour it over, it's sort of a little bit like bicarbonate vinegar. It sort of bubbles and froths, and then it's the altar is clean and sanctified. So yeah, you've got rid of all of the.
Does the
entrails.
corpse smell like a rose that somebody gave me on my birthday deathbed?
It is not a Stone Temple pilot.
Oh, it is dead
So-
and butchered though.
So, now I've cleansed it. Mephiston's going to get like one of his coins. He's going to put 2 copper coins on the altar. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. Same as it normally does then.
Yeah.
So what happens to the coins?
You just see the coins kind of lift up, and then a little green flame just go.
Yeah.
Haven't seen you cleanse it. I wouldn't be like, because I was probably ready to like just flip and completely like deface this altar, but like haven't seen you cleanse it. I feel a little bit better, but I'd still question it. I'd be like, if you don't mind, I'd like to ask what that was.
And he'll turn around to you and go, I bet you would, wouldn't you? And he'll carry on walking around the corner.
I'll just like almost like chuckle to myself, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like dick.
Yeah, that's it.
And then I'll follow around.
Okay. So there is another. The dagger on this corpse is another dagger that you could possibly use, Mark, if you never have too many knives. So we now have 3 to choose from. This is dry area now. Grismore at this point would probably, as you sort of all moving around, he'd move up to Mephiston. For the sake of argument, because Tom's not here, he hasn't seen this exchange with the coins. He's not seen it yet, so he's not going to make comment to it. But he's seen you coughing and spluttering as he saved these spores from me, and he'll say, I only have so many uses. My powers are still limited in this place, but if I heal you now, I don't have much power left for later. Do you require my aid?
In typical Mephiston style, do what you want.
Okay. Well, my friend, I will assist then. So he's going to cast Cure Wounds on you. You get 7 back, Luke.
Lovely, thank you. He'll
Okay.
nod at him and he'll offer him a drink out of his decanter.
Not for me. I'm a bit, because he's not here. I'm a bit of a pansy when it comes to alcohol. How dare you go to work, Tom? So, what time are we? 5 to yeah, almost 5 to 10. Where do you want to go?
I'm intrigued about these doors.
Yeah, we can do that.
Like I say, iconography on all of them. East door is Bane, north is Baal, south is Merkel.
And we can't detect any magic coming from them or anything like that, Dave.
Are you just using your Arcana? You can roll Arcana if you wish.
Anything, like any magical traps on the doors.
Okay. In which case, that would be investigation.
21.
21 is a very good score, and as far as you can tell, these are just rotten wooden doors. There's no lock. There's nothing suspicious about them. What time are we playing till, by the way?
I can do half 10, no problem.
Half 10, another half an hour then? Let's see if we can get a bit more done. all I'll do, just for future reference, whoever's playing next time, is I'll just have their characters breathless, catching up, saying, "Oh, what have you been up to, lads?" It's going to be a lot of that through this whole campaign.
I'll always be here. I don't have a life.
Well, that's why I did it, because me and Mark don't have lives. Well, I don't when the wife's on a night shift.
I
absolutely
genuinely
night
don't.
again. I went, yeah, good. That's 2.
How do we kill that which has no life?
Okay, pick a door, any door.
Which one do you fancy?
Fuck it. I'd be inclined to this door that we saw straight on.
Yeah, you can do it.
Wicked. Okay.
Open up, it's the pigs.
It's the police.
Okay, so if you do your move 0, then Josh. So this room, it's above the water level. Lying on the floor of this room, lying on the floor of this otherwise empty room are 3 pale bodies in filthy black robes, arranged in a triangular formation. A lit torch lies between them. A rough-hewn staircase to the left leads down to another torch-lit chamber. So that's your left, as you over there.
Mm-hmm.
And these are arranged from head to foot. 1, 2, 3. What do you want to do?
I think we open the other door.
Yep.
Okay.
I'd be pretty tempted just to set the bodies on fire. Pretty disgusted by the whole thing.
Fair enough. As roll perception for me, Josh, please.
Okay. Perception. Nice. 6.
Okay. Let's roll initiative.
You're rolling, Josh.
Sorry?
You're double rolling.
I'm only pressing the button once.
It's coming up twice. So I've got
It
a
is
12 and a
actually.
6 there.
In fact, in which case then, I'll take your 12. Is it?
I don't know why it's double rolling though.
Are you double
You're doing it on
clicking
your phone?
Yeah, I am doing it on my phone. I'm just pressing the once though.
Close the app and start it up again, and then roll something
right.
else. We'll see if it works. What we are going to do is roll initiative, though.
Okie dokie.
I got a 5.
Well, in fact, completely off topic while we're doing initiative, I found some really nice crisps today. They are the Max crisps. Spicy prawn.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Big fan. Okay. Do you want me to try? I'll try and do just anything. I'll try.
Anything,
should I try
mate.
another percent?
Yeah, anything you want.
Sleight of hand.
Yay, that's working.
Yeah.
That just rolled once.
It's just done. Oh no! Yeah.
I need to instigate an uprising. I'll help me back.
No one had it. No one had that. Did they? Instigate would have been a good one to go for as well.
Yeah.
So all of these figures, all 3 of them, leap to their feet, and you can see underneath they've got these chain skulls hidden as they just leap to their feet and charge Kuraz. However, let me just roll for Grizz. Kuraz. Is it Kuraz or Koraz? Kuraz. I'm going to be mispronouncing it through the whole campaign.
It's not a problem, don't worry.
You're first to react as 3 of these necromites of Merkel leap to their feet.
These little mother truckers. Did it look like they were kind of like animated the whole time, or is it me setting them on fire that's kind of sprung them into action?
They were pretending to be dead.
I see. Good. That was part of the worry that disturbing some kind of ritual would just make them all spring up. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the perception check was you've spotted it, so they're not going to get a surprise round, which you didn't need much, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Okay, so what I would like to do then is I would like to use my breath weapon.
Okay.
For the first time. So I would like to just almost like, as I see them rise, it would kind of almost be like shock, like my mouth would kind of like drop open as I'm like kind of watching them rise up. And then I'd kind of just like spring into action and just like straight up like spray this like green acid right out. So it sprays when you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one attack with a 15-foot cone. Each creature must make a dex save, DC 13, or take 1d10 acid damage on a fail, half as much on a success.
Wicked. So I'm going to do left to right. These are necromites. So dex save. So it's going to be 17, 14, 8. Pass,
17,
fail.
14, 8. Yeah, okay. Coolio. Do I have to... Oh, and do I have to still roll attack for it? It didn't... When you take... It's just... So I just take the action, one use of it, and then they take 1d10 acid, and then half as much on a fail, so I'll roll a d10.
Cool.
Roll. 5.
Okay, so 2, 2, and 5.
Coolio. And then bonus action... I'll cast Searing Smite on my mace.
Okay, so you're concentrating on that.
Oh,
gotcha. Any movement?
Yeah. I think I would step to the side so the others can get in or make attacks. So I'd kind of just step out of the way over towards the staircase.
Sure.
That's not good, mate. It's all you.
It's all you got this. So the first necromite is this one in front of you. He is just going to swing with his skull flail. We know the drill now. As he's spinning it round, you dodge to the side as he rolls 11 to hit. That definitely doesn't hit you. The second necromite steps forward, similarly going to swing. 14.
Misses.
Ooh, 2 misses, which takes us to Grismore.
That's just unusual. Oh no, there's someone's below me. Someone's below me.
Right, okay, it's going to be another bonfire then, which will be here. So 2 of them need to make a DC 13. 19. 4. So doing a lot of clicking, but I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm not going to lie to you. 4. So the one on
trip, that isn't it?
It is, but it's so static. I well understand why he's chosen it, because that's sort of crowd control now as well, which is nice.
Yeah.
So this one's damage from it. This one just leaps aside as the flames leap up. But Grizz, because he knows what they can do, he's going to move to the side. He's going to move out of line of sight of. Actually, you probably move there.
Concentration spell, Dave. If just in case, I'm sure you knew that, but in case you didn't.
I didn't do. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I'll put his dot on. Nuzzgrond.
Right, I'm just going to rage and then run like an idiot and hit this fella here.
Sure, roll to hit.
Reckless. Here we go.
It sounded like that red bird then on YouTube. Have you seen it? Yes.
No.
Later for you to watch.
I like to do anything like that.
Max loves it.
24.
Yeah, damage. Don't forget, this is rage now, isn't it? This is your second rage, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Maximum damage.
How does he die?
That's going to just be it's just going to swing the glaive, so it just misses my cleric friend next to me, and to just take his head straight off his shoulders, and it's just going to ricochet around the room with the force it went off.
Nice. Any other movement?
I will move. Oh no, I won't. I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Lou, Mephiston's turn.
Right, that's my Billy Butchers. What we got?
Cool. I'll have a look, guys.
So I'm going to move forward a little bit so I can have a quick look inside and go, oh yes, definitely some people in here. The one in the corner.
Yep.
The Necromite Merkle. I'll do bonus action Hexblade's Curse.
Oh, Hex or Hexblade's Curse?
Hexblade's Curse.
Okay, I'll put that on the Hex symbol, but it's you remember it's Hexblade's Curse for me.
Yep. And then I'm going to fire an Eldritch Blast at him.
Go for it.
24.
24 hits.
14 damage.
That's got a sting.
Yeah, that's max damage as well. How does he die?
Yeah.
And Mephiston just walks in casually and again just kind of sighs, takes a swig of his whiskey in his thing and just goes, and he just engulfs in green flame.
Nice.
Thanks to the Hexblade's Curse, I also get 6 hit points back.
Nice.
I'd like to think you sort of do it in a dismissive emo way.
Yeah, as he flicks his hair.
Yeah, like the emo kids from South Park.
Yeah. No, they're goths. You don't see the episode where they became emo. Exactly the same.
I've not seen that, mate. No. Well, it would have been his go, but he's dead. Kuraz, there's still one left. Your turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just take my mace, just both hands on it, bring it up above my head, and just one big downswing. Try and finish this guy off. Hit it very hard.
I would have got a +2 to damage to that as well because of the Hexblade's Curse. I just realised it would have been 16 points.
Nice. You were because you crit on a 19 and 20 and you rolled 18 as well. That was so close, mate. That could have been a lot of damage.
Actions. There it is. Ooh, okay. I couldn't see what I draw. Fucking hell! I was like waiting for it to pop up on the screen because I couldn't see it and roll behind on my screen.
Yeah,
nice.
That's what you rolled.
I'm going to assume that's not a hit.
No, that's not a hit. No. If you're watching the stream, I'm going to put it on player view as well.
Yeah.
I must remember to keep it on player. But this is one of the problems of running it and recording it and doing all of it because you get to see behind the scenes while I'm doing. Anyway, so it's you're a massive aardvark. Oh right.
Yeah, fuck it. That's my turn.
Okay. Let me just create bonfire again because this lad's kind of trapped.
That's up to a minute, I think.
Yeah.
Why he's such a cool cantrip.
He's
Dave. You could have done a Robocop. Know where to run.
What he's going to do is he's going to step back because he's stood in fire, so his natural instincts would take over, and he's going to step back from the fire. He can't make it to this square, so this is an opportunity attack for Kuraz and Nuzzgrond. I'm going to say, Mark, let Josh go first.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
You've been murdering things.
yeah. And I've been missing. Oh my god! It's another
no, hold on.
Oh.
That hits.
It double rolled again. Because on my screen it was a nat 1. And that's why I thought it was...
Yeah, it came up 12 on mine.
No, that was your last roll. That was your turn. You rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
And the second roll, so the 6 to hit was during your turn for your attack.
Yeah.
This is a different attack.
The 12 is your reaction opportunity attack, so you have hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Give him some damage in his face.
Alright, so I'm going to bring...
I don't think you're going to kill him, but go on.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the mace back up and then go for a big swing on the upswing. Do I still get because I've got searing smite? So do I still get the damage for that as well?
Yes, you do. You might kill him.
Hell
Come on,
yeah!
Jeff, come on, Jeff.
Come on, big rolls. 8, nice. Okay, and then an extra d6.
1u6.
4, 12 damage.
How did he die?
Yeah. So again, I'm just gonna crack him right on the chin as I bring this kind of mace up, and then you kind of hear it ring out as it connects to his head, and then again, this kind of like delayed reaction. You almost see this like surge of like fire like run up the mace, and then it's just gonna like blow straight through his head.
Nice. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
My belly.
He dies.
Have it.
Right, let's get rid of the bonfire as Grismore steps back into the room, and he'll say, we are mighty warriors, but we're going through our abilities. This might be quite a large complex.
Yeah, I think we should, at this juncture, because my rage will have faded and I haven't got any more. I don't know how everybody else is doing for spell slots and hit points and stuff. I mean, my hit points are okay, but I've got no rages left, which is really bad for me. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to have to have a look around at this bit anyway, aren't we?
Yeah. So beyond in this chamber here, you can see this. It's partially collapsed all the way around, and in the center you can see a sarcophagus, which is partially opened. Inside, you can see 3 books.
Ooh, are they magical?
Magic books.
Yeah, you can as soon as you see them, you can tell that these are spell books. They're wizard spell books, and there's 3 different. They're different covers. There's different. Every wizard sort of decorates their own, or customizes their own spell book, and these are 3 different spell books with a whole variety of spells in, if any of you were spellcasters of that nature. Unfortunately, there are no wizards in your party.
Well, they're worth a fortune, those spell books. We should take them.
Are there any iconography on them, Dave?
Yeah, the first one is it's a red leather book. That's relatively simple. There's just sort of red leather with silver all the way around the side. The second one has what looks like a rune on the front. Looks like sort of a stylized D. That's burnt into the. Say again, mate.
The Book of D.
The Book of D. The book's very tenacious. It's burnt into an umber cover, and the last one is scaly black reptile hide. But yeah, there's arcane script inside. You would all know this. Mephiston would, but you'd all know this, but none of you can read it. But
anything on the sarcophagus lid, like any iconography on the sarcophagus lid, or anything like that, or anything on the sarcophagus.
No, it's old. If there was anything on it, it's been scribbled away, probably defiled by the cultists themselves. But the only thing in there is there's a few humanoid bones, but other than that, just these 3 books.
Are we going to
mage hand, Lewis?
No.
Oh. Go on, I'll try and pick one up, Dave. What do I have to do?
What, the books? Yeah, you pick them up.
Yeah. Wicked. I thought that was going to cause real bad to happen.
Yeah,
immediately die.
I'll put them in the party treasure. Whoever's keeping track of party treasure, I'll stick the 3 spell books with the other things. If it means I'm carrying them for now, no biggie. Stick them in my backpack.
Do us a favour, Mark. On your character sheet, just write page 22, 3 spell books. Put it in your notes, and I'll just to remind me where the pages.
3 spell books.
Okay, so this is a closed space. This is all a closed space, so there's nowhere to go further south here. What we're doing, how we're doing for time. We've still got 15 minutes. Should we press on a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, next? Oh, in fact, you've only got one choice next, haven't you?
Yeah. One way to go.
So stick yourself in marching order. Who's opening the door?
Somebody with a bit of armor used to.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Go for it. Yeah, obviously I've got no rage left, so I'm a little bit of a pussy.
That's not true, Mark. You're still nails, mate. You still got your reckless attack, haven't you? So the corridor continues along and eventually drops down into more of this water. You just hang fire there, chaps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can see from round the corner, as you've opened this door, you can see torchlight coming from round the corner. So there are torches in this area. Make a perception check, please.
Where is everybody? Everybody's tokens disappeared.
But just go around the corridor, the bit that you've not been through yet.
That makes perfect sense now.
13.
Perception of 13. Okay. You. Okay. You can hear sort of a very quiet, sort of whimpering sound, a sound of someone in a lot of pain or distress, but it sounds strangulated. It sounds a lot, sounds exhausted, strangled cry from round this corner.
Okay. Will my... I take it it's been like a minute since our last... While we were looking at those books and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So my Acerion smart will be down, but what I'll do is I'll put my mace away and pull out this kind of spear that I've been carrying, which kind of almost just looks like this long, like metal rod with like a sharpened point on the end, and then I'm gonna round the corner.
Okay, right. As you go around the corner, the eastern part of the room, you can just drop yourself 10 feet to the south, Tom, just to give you the full. If you, Tom, Josh. I'm getting brothers confused now. So, the eastern part of this room is unlit. It's flooded and braced with floor-to-ceiling wooden beams. Rough-hewn steps rise out of the murky water to the western portion of the room, which is dry and lit by 2 torches in sconces that flank a stone altar. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grab Curaz, give you a little bit more information.
Mm-hmm.
And while I'm there, let me grab Grismore as well. Okay, shackled to the wall behind the altar is a sickly man in a loincloth with a burlap sack over his head. An alcove to the north contains a freestanding suit of plate armour, missing its helm. Standing before the altar are 2 grim figures, a powerfully built woman clutching a mace and an even bigger man wearing a bucket helm. The helmed man is jabbing the prisoner with a spear, causing him to twitch and groan. Both figures are clad in chainmail, and the woman carries a wooden shield with a leering skull painted on it, a symbol that you would know as Baldur. as you round the corner, the woman, the female figure at the back, she turns to look at you and she double takes and she'll say, "Oh,
How you doing?
Yignath, we have some sport. Let's roll initiative."
Good damn it.
15.
Oh, 10. That's my second best initiative ever, I think.
Okay. So, what I'm quite happy for you to do is to sort of position yourself as you've walked round in order. So, Cura, as you were taking the lead, where were you positioned, Mark?
I'd have been by his side if I...
You were by his side. So, I'm going to have Grismore there. You stay there, Lou, if you're happy with that.
Yeah. In the corner where I belong.
Well,
Leave alone.
in the shadow.
Okay, so the first to react, Curaz, you can see these are combatants straight away. These lads are, you know, heavily armed and armoured and cultists. What do you want to do?
Fuck 'em up!
yeah. To put it simply, I think I'm going to step just so they're in a better line of sight, and then I'm going to go for the biggest guy with his big shield and armor, and I'm going to throw a guiding bolt at him.
Okay.
Oh, you fucking joker! 7. Rolled a nat 1 again. Oh my god.
Oh, mate. So I think this is the first guiding bolt we've seen from Curaz, though. What does it look like when you throw a guiding bolt?
So essentially, it's just I'll kind of like hold my hand out, and then you'll just see this kind of like ember start to appear, and it's just going to kind of build and build and build until it's this kind of like blazing ball of a fire, and then I was just going to almost like release it, and you just see it kind of fly forward towards this guy.
Okay, but he what we'll say is he takes it on the shield, and you can hear this sort of deep chuckle from behind the shield. Nuzzy, your turn.
Right. First off, just move so I can see. Right. I'm gonna. I can't rage. So bonus action. I'm gonna dash, even though I don't need to, because it gives me 2 temporary hit points. And I'm
Wicked.
gonna hit penis chopper there.
Okay, reckless.
Oh yeah.
Roll to hit.
Right, here we go. It's not going to be on notes, is it? Bell end. Right, here we go. Play with advantage. 15.
Ooh, let me look. No, it's not enough. You clang off his armor. So it's advantage to hit you now, isn't it? So that's bonus to dash, a little bit of movement, action. Anything else? You've got a little bit of movement left if you wanted to, but no. Strictly speaking, what I'm going to say, you would have needed to dash, because while you're in this water, it is. I mean, it's quite deep. It is difficult terrain, which I've not mentioned before. So apologies.
That makes me feel even better about using it. I blatantly was going to do it for the hit points anyway, but I'm quite happy with that.
Okay. Quick question for you, Luke. Your level 1 hex, how long does it last for? How long can you concentrate on it for? Is it an hour?
I know it to be an hour for maximum.
Yeah. Okay. So it's still up. You still have concentration on hex. It's your turn, mate. What do you want to do?
Yeah. So cool. I'll bang it on the big guy as my bonus action. However, I'm just trying to figure out placement at the minute. I'm just doing measuring. Hang on.
Yep.
Then trying to figure out what I can see.
Difficult terrain. Each step is 10 feet, basically.
Yeah. Okay. Dave, can you do me a favour? Can you just create me a 20-foot sphere?
Yep.
You know what I'm trying to do, don't you?
I'll go and cremate a lettuce
20 feet
before my
spear.
go.
I don't, but I'm sure you'll.
I'm basically going to try and see if I can put them to sleep. The Iron Constable and the Fist of Bane.
Okay.
I'm trying to do it where I don't hit anybody else. I'm trying to figure out where I can see.
Yep. Let's take it off
Quite
Snap
big,
to
isn't
Grid.
it? Yeah.
So where you can see, that would incorporate Nuzzy.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think if I more angled it like down here, maybe would that get him out?
You can't see there. If you hover over your token, if you click off your token and then hover over it, it'll give you your line of sight.
Yeah. But yeah, 20 feet bigger than I thought.
Yeah. So if you, it is quite big, isn't it? Let me just double check I've put the right token up.
Well,
Yeah, it is. It's right.
I don't think I'm going to get away with it, am I? No, I'm not. Stop it then. The big guy, I'm going to throw an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay. Yeah. Roll to hit.
Oh, natural 1.
Oh, this is not your round. Okay. So you can hear this chuckle as this Fist of Bane, who was identified as Yignath, he'll say, Kazira, looks like we have some more lambs to the slaughter. And it's her turn. Yep, she's gonna absolutely murder Nuzzgrond. So she's gonna step here. She's gonna have an attack against Nuzzgrond. On attack and spear. Right. So 7 to hit Nuzzgrond misses. But she's also going to use her voice to command the other fella to hit. So he's going to use his reaction to hit. Oh, he rolls a natural 1, Mark.
Is that you got advantage though?
He has got advantage. You're quite right. So I'll roll again. That's 18.
Yeah, that hits me. Why not?
8 points of damage. Thanks, Mark. Very honest of you. Which does, however, take us to Grismore's turn. So he's going to go. That's 10. If I move there, no, that's no good. So if I go there, that's better. So Grismore's going to go there. It's tried and tested now.
Give us a bonfire.
You know it. So let me I should remember this. Memory like a sieve. DC 13. Rolls a 9. Oh, wait a minute. Has advantage on ability checks and saving throws during combat. Rolls a 6. Let me just roll that one again. They both fail and they both had advantage. So they both take D8 damage. Well done, Tom. 3 points of damage. Could have been worse, I guess.
Tom's on Twitch at the minute is saying thanks.
Oh, is he? Yeah, no, you're quite welcome. Fist of Bane. So it's this lad's turn now as he turns towards. This is his actual go. He's now got advantage to hit Nuzzy. 20.
Yeah.
4 points of damage. That's the lowest he can roll for damage, Mark.
Shit. I mean, I'm down to 19 now. It's not looking good.
Kira's your turn.
Okie dokie. You say it's difficult terrain here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to step a little bit closer, not quite all the way. And then I'm going to cut Nuzzy some slack and throw him a healing word with my final spell slot.
Thank you.
Okay.
You are welcome. Very nice. So bonus action, healing word.
7 as well.
7. Enjoy that.
Thank you. That's
all I got left. And then let's see. And then I'll go for Toll the Dead on Fist of Bane.
Sure.
So I need a wisdom save.
Can you see I've got the cat? He's very camouflaged.
12.
12, which I believe is a fail.
Ooh. Roll your damage.
Yep, it's a fail. 1d12 damage. Boom. 5. 5
Okay.
damage.
Yay, furry beast.
Okay, so he shrugs it off. This guy knows his business. Anything else from Kuros?
No, that's all.
Nuzzy?
Right. Do I do reckless without? Oh, what do we do? Could I, cause you're allowed to draw a weapon as a free action, if I'm right, could I equip my sword, shield, and battle axe and just hit him?
You've got your glaive on.
I'd
So you want to
I'd let that clatter to the floor for now. Whip out if I can. Say and battle axe and shield.
that'll be your whole turn though, Mark.
In that case, no. I'm gonna biff him in the face and I'll make it reckless.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean a battle axe and a shield, mate, and dropping your glaive. I mean, dropping your glaive I could get, but
here we go. Let's see what we can do. Advantage, please, roll more than 1. Yay!
23 hits.
Alright, damage.
Seven damage.
Yep, that was me done.
Okay, that's not too shabby, mate. He is now looking rough.
Oh, I forgot he'd been twatted by other things as well.
Yeah. Hey, look.
I really want to do this sleep action because I want to capture him. But I know full well that Nuzzy's going to get hit in it, and Klim just so. He's going to get hit by it as well, isn't he?
He's unconscious.
He?
Yeah, actually, he would be a target. Yeah, so he would take away from it. But yeah,
He's
no,
already
I'm telling you, no, he's not. He's conscious. He's still struggling with his cloth helmet on, with his cloth sack on.
Sack.
Oh, dude, that was poor.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have another go with Eldritch Blast, I think, on the big guy.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh, what? 9.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
No, it's not. I'm going to spice it up a little bit. I'm going to bonus action Misty Step.
Okay.
And I am going to...
You can go to somewhere different where you're not now.
go here. So I can completely just vanish out of the way.
Sure. Because that is... Yeah, that's solid rock, so you should be able to see through that. You know that solid rock, Lou. You're still happy going there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I think I can see the plan. He's going for a flank.
Yeah. So that takes us to Yignath's turn here. So she's going to rinse and repeat. First thing she's going to do is move out of the fire. And then, no, she's going to stay there, actually. It's going to be an advantage attack against Nuzzy. So she's the Iron Consul, isn't she? So this spear snaps out towards Nuzzgrond. She rolls with advantage, a 9.
Nope, she doesn't hit me.
And she's going to use her voice of command to order the Fist of Bane to attack Nuzzy with advantage. 24.
That does hit.
6 points of damage. That's her turn, though, which takes us to Grismore. Okay, he's... Okay. He's going to use. Let me just. I didn't have a chance to read his character sheet, and I knew I was going to do it as well. I think he can cast Star Map. Right, he's going to use a wild shape. He's going to turn into this star map form. So you've seen it before, where you see this archer appear, and he's going to attempt to guiding bolt this one here. To do that, he'll just step back one. Star map. Use that. Come on. It's not enough. That's one short. Okay. That takes us to the Fist of Bane. I know we're going past time here, so I'm going to try and rush this a little bit. The Fist of Bane's got 2 attack with advantage against Mark. 17 Mark, 7 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Kira's. Oh, hold up. This dickhead didn't move.
Go, take that damage.
Yeah. DM's mistake. I'm going to do it. It rolls with advantage, so it's a dex check. Advantage 13. I believe is the DC. Yeah, no. Meets it. Yeah. He doesn't take 5 damage.
Yeah,
All right, go on. Carry on.
Oh, jeez.
Coolio. So I am going to use my movement to get up in her grill.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna make an attack with my spear. Gonna go right for the gap in her helmet.
Okay.
15 to hit.
Misses.
Oh god.
Just misses. That was the same roll as
Golly.
Tom's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's everything. Fucking hell.
Nuzzy.
Right.
What are you doing?
Oh,
Is it on Discord?
I'll just. Oh god, loads of attacks with advantage if I do. Otherwise, I'm just gonna miss. No, I'm not gonna make it reckless. I'm just gonna go at him.
Him. Okay. Roll to hit.
The lad with the cheesecake cigar. Don't know why that popped into my mind. I'll do it.
Yeah. 23 hits. This should be it, Mark. Come on.
Oh, minimum damage.
No.
It's not enough.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Lewis.
I'm going to do sleep, Dave, from where I am. I'm trying to think where I can aim it, where I can see.
You can see here.
Can I not see the steps in front of me with my dark vision?
You can just see there. If you hover over your token.
I'm a toucan.
Yeah, wouldn't the 20 sphere radius go through it though?
You need to be able to see where the spell's going off.
Well, if I find it here,
oh yeah. Okay.
then surely that 20-foot sphere will kind of get them, wouldn't it?
Gotcha. Okay.
Aha.
Right.
Would that work?
Ah. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
I think it's going to. Yeah. Go on then. Yeah. So roll your 5d8.
5d8.
Nice.
24.
Yeah. So he falls asleep. It's no effect on her.
Fine. What can I do? Barney McGrew. I'm going to loiter for now. There's not really much more I can do from here.
Okay. So her turn. she now has two choices. I'm going to roll a d4. 1, 2. It's going to be Nuzzgrond. She will attack Nuzzgrond. Normal hit. That's 22, Mark.
Yeah, that gets me.
Okay, that's 6 points of. Hold up. No. It's not. It's 11 points of damage.
Oh, great.
She's wielding a spear in two hands.
Yeah, I'm on 2.
Okay, she hasn't got another option to use her voice, so that's going to take us to Grismore's turn. Let me just look at his character sheet again. Has he got 2 uses of Guiding Bolt? Guiding Bolt. No, he's going to cast Guiding Bolt again. I think he's got 2 uses of it with this feature on her. Come on. Natural 20.
Yeah.
8d6 damage. That's a lot of dice.
That'll tickle a bit.
25.
Nice.
That's ludicrosity.
And she has Guiding Bolt on her, so whoever attacks her next has advantage. That was incredible, Tom. Well done.
Huge.
Which is going to take it to his turn. He is prone, unconscious, on the floor in fire.
So he's just taking fire damage. Then
There's yeah, I can sum that up in one word. Lewis, come on. That was a massive from Tom. That was.
It was massive.
So, So it's extra 5 feet per movement, isn't it?
Yeah. So you can move 3 squares.
Move there, 3 squares, and that'll take me to 20.
Yeah.
How much movement have I got? 30 into it.
You can move there. Yeah. Oh, hello.
I can move here.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get to there, could I?
No. Not unless you dashed, and that would be your action.
What about there? 5, 10.
No. You could 5, 10. Get there.
Could do. It's not what I wanted to do though.
Okay.
I wanted to use an item, but I can't use the item because it's an action, isn't it?
Yeah.
To eat a piece of cheese.
Ah. Hang on, bonus actions. No. Because I've got the Fey Touch. In theory, I could do my Misty Step as a bonus action, couldn't I?
Yes.
You have Misty Steps. How many do you get?
So I get 1 through my feet anyway, which classes as a thingy, but then I also have a spell slot that's available. So all my spell slots have got so my spell slots have gone, but I could do 1 Misty Step.
Misty Step's a 2nd level spell.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on, so I have a second. Where's my 2nd level spell slot?
You don't get a 2nd level spell slot until you're level 3. Well, you're a warlock, so
it's the bonus. It's the Fey Touched thing, isn't it? So I've already used. That's infuriating.
Yeah.
I wanted to try and capture this Galle alive, which is really annoying. I do.
you're not the law. Oh.
Roll again.
Can you imagine if Judge Dredd turned up in that voice and said that?
Yeah.
No one would believe him.
Drop your pants.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do what you said. Say, move like here, just so I can see her again. That's pretty infuriating.
So you have access to your hex again, if you wish.
Yeah. So I'll bonus action, move it onto her.
Okay.
And I'll just Eldritch Blast her. Okay.
Any attacks, because she's got a guiding bolt on her, any attacks are with advantage. I mean, that hits, but you can roll again to see if you crit.
Yeah, do it. You can't do it. You can't do any harm.
22.
No.
Okay, so Eldritch Blast and Hex damage.
Oh, yeah.
8 and 5, so 13.
13. Okay, it's not enough. She's still up. She's cackling wildly now. So, and it's her turn. Okay.
Is there a person inside this armor, or is it just like an animated kind of suit of armor? Like, have we been able to distinguish that?
It's just a stock still armor. There's nothing inside it. It looks like it's just ornamental. Well, it's functional, but
like the two that we've been fighting as well. Like, does it seem that, like, can we see that there's people inside them, or is it?
Yes, they're cultists. Yeah. So it's her turn. The guiding bolt has gone. She's got a choice of 2 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She rolls a 4 this time, so she's going to swing the spear at Kyoraz this turn. Rolls an 11.
Misses.
Wow.
Yeah. She didn't roll with advantage, did she? No. So it's Grismore's turn, who's going to reconcentrate on tried and tested, right on her bonds. She rolls a 12. She takes the damage. Tom, MVP, 8. Which, and she, as this bonfire crackles up, and you can see inside as she's sort of twisted in agony, almost laughing in glee as she burns alive and dies.
Then she carries on, but she's burning dead then.
Okay, so I'm aware of the fact we're sort of 10 minutes over. Do we need to leave it straight there, or should we finish this room? Just
finish this room.
I'm happy, just to finish this room.
Cool.
Okay. So you can see the suit of armor here, and this fella tied up with a sack over his head. 2 corpses dead. What do you want to do?
Check the bodies.
Yeah, fair enough. So the bodies, there's a spear, a perfectly usable spear, mace, and a longbow. 20 arrows. Both have chainmail. There's a spare shield. I mean, it's battered and bruised, but you might be able to get something out of it. In terms of anything else in the room, the armor that's to the north is fused together. It's almost as if all of the pieces are fused together, so it's just purely ornamental. You're not going to be able to use it.
I'll go and see to the laddo. You're the laddo who's got a bag on his head. I'll go and take the bag off his head and say,
I'll do again what we've just done with like the console. Can we take a light helmet off and see if there's anybody we know?
No one you know.
Okay. I'm going to cut her head off with a helmet, so we've got some more evidence.
Okay. Right. What I'm going to do, because strictly speaking, what happens is when you check the fella out, is the gauntlets from here animate and start attacking you. So that's a reasonable point for us to leave it. What we'll do is roll. Hold up. Show.
I'm not getting involved with that, actually.
What? Well, I can't.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Roll initiative, and we'll end the session there.
Good. Final roll 12.
20. Nice.
Nice.
Not bad.
1, 2, 3, 4.